Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Kim here. I wanted to tell you I have a new adventure I'm starting, and I know some people think I'm crazy, but if you look back on a couple of my previous videos, I've been doing a lot of walking, and that was in preparation for a hobby that, let's call it a new one, that I used to do similar years ago that I'm taking up again. I used to do a lot of camping when I was younger, and I haven't done it in a long time. And I've decided that I'm going to combine walking and camping, so I'm going to start backpacking. Yes, I am crazy. I am almost 60 years old, give or take a year and a half, and this is something I've wanted to do for a very, very long time, and I decided why not. So the first thing I did was get a really good pair of shoes, and I went to REI because they have a 1-year guarantee. If anything you buy you don't like, you could take them back. I'm still trying to work on those shoes. We shall see. If not, I'm going to take them back. And while I was there, and I've been on a lot of forums, and I've been watching a bazillion YouTubes, instead of a tent, don't ask me why, I went crazy and I purchased a hammock. Don't know if you can read it on there. It is the Quarter Dome Air Hammock. It's known as a bridge hammock. It helps you lay a lot more flat. And I went with this for a couple of reasons. First of all, it was highly recommended. I have a really bad back. Yes, I know, backpacking in a bag back. But if you do that, you know, you do things right, it'll be okay. Excuse me. My back from the waist down is actually fused with arthritis, and it's kind of in an arch. So I can't lay flat because my spine is kind of like this. And when I lay flat, it puts all this pressure on my lower back. So I'm a side sleeper. And on top of that, I have kind of a left hip issue. If I lay on it too hard, it really bothers my hip. I've had chronic bursitis in that hip for years. So after talking to many people and going on a couple Facebook forums, it was recommended to do the hammock. And I was recommended to do this specific one from a couple people at REI, people that I talked to there. As you guys can see, I like to talk a lot, and I talk to strangers and, you know, ask their opinions. And this guy had had back surgery, and he found this particular hammock to be very comfortable. And it's not really in stock anymore at the stores, but I got super lucky. This one had been ordered and never picked up, so I got it for a really fantastic deal. It was regular $199.95. They had marked it down to, let's just round it up, $140. Then it was down to $120. I had a $20 off coupon, and it was 30% off. So I got it for well under $100. Never slept in a hammock, never hung a hammock. You know, those little metal ones that people have in their backyard, okay, but not a real one. So I thought, you know what, might be funny for you guys to watch me do it the first time, and we'll see how difficult it is. So let's get going. All right, one thing that none of the videos I found so far showed was picking the perfect trees. They need to be about 16 to 18 feet apart. And as you can see, I have what would be a perfect spot here. Is from this tree here, it's a nice size and everything, to that little guy over there. The problem is that big pile there is my compost pile, and I really don't want to be sleeping next to a compost pile. So I have this line of trees here in my backyard. So I went looking, and I kind of, you know, stepped out several areas, and this one doesn't look bad between that little tree and that tree there. I think it might be a little bit long. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, but that tree's awful wide, so I decided not to do that one. This one here is good, except that little tree is in the way. This opening here looks pretty good to me. See, I've got that clump of trees there, and I've got that clump of trees there. So I think that looks pretty darn good. And I have one other spot in case this isn't perfect. So anyway, let's take a look at what is in this kit. I haven't opened it up yet, and we shall see together exactly what. I'm going to look for some directions. I hope there's some directions in here. What is in this kit? So let's see. Now, I'm assuming when I go backpacking, I probably, whether I use this stuff sack or not, I don't know. We shall see. If I can get that untied. It's tied in a knot up here at the top. Once I show you what's in the kit, I'm going to probably speed it up because this would take forever, I'm assuming, for me to set it up. I will try to do it in real time, but all right, let's see what we got here. All right, there's the hammock. Oh, and there's some stakes in there. Oh, look. Luckily, it's connected right to the bag. Now, that was smart because, one of the things people tend to lose is your directions. All right, so I found my trees. It says they need to be about 17 feet. Attach the straps to the tree about 6 foot high. Connect a bunch of things. Well, I'm going to be reading these as I go. So let's see what's in here. Okay, it comes with, this is why I got this kit. It comes with everything you need. It comes with the hanging straps. So there's 2 straps here. It has the rain fly, which I do know most people said the rain fly is not large enough, so I might want to consider getting another one. We shall see. So this is my rain fly. I don't need that right now. Now, in order to make this a bridge hammock, it has some poles included. The bridge hammock helps it stay wider instead of everything coming to one point on the tree. Which most hammocks do. They come to one point, and then, so everything's kind of bunched up in a triangle like. Well, this helps keep it from bunching, and that's why this was recommended to help you lay flatter in the tree. And that's the hammock itself. It comes with an attached bug net, which I did read, if you don't care to use the bug net, you flip the hammock upside down and let the bug net hang. And you can use it to store your gear that way. So I'm going to just clip this together here. It clips together. I'm wondering if a shot cord in there would be nice so that you wouldn't have to worry about that coming apart. But I'm not so worried about that part. Well, that's pretty easy peasy if you ask me. So there you go. I guess that's the entire kit. So I'm going to start with wrapping around my trees. All right, now to adjust this bad boy. Might take me a little bit of playing around with it, but let's see if you got a decent view here. All right, to adjust these, all you do is pull this little tab here. And I have a feeling my trees are not far enough apart. As far as that one goes. Of course, I have it backwards. All right, big problem number one. My trees are not far enough apart. That's as far as it goes. So here we go, looking for some new trees. All right, well, let's hope this group of trees is better. This time I laid the hammock out on the ground, and it looks like, I hope that's going to work. So we'll do this all over again. See if I can get you in some good view, and we'll go for attempt number 2. I don't want to get too far back. And I want you guys to see what's going on. I did bring my other things over here. All right, I'm getting a little frustrated here, and I think it has to do with these straps. Most of these have adjustments that you can hang all along these. This one you just pull, and it shortens these. Well, this is attempt number 3 to find trees that this works at. I've laid it out here, and the reason I'm doing this is because there's a bunch of trees there. So I'm going to hang the one side, and then I'm going to see if I could find a tree far enough apart that I can adjust this properly. This 17 feet is not working with these straps. And so that's something, either that or I have to pick a super fat tree to put this around in order to adjust it, and I just don't have those. So we're going to try it one more time. All right, I think I finally got a proper, I hope, setup here. Looks a little uneven, but I'm going to give it a try and hope I don't fall on my can here. it's a little low. Woo. Yeah, it's a little bit low. What the heck? All right, well, that's the first lesson. But I'm going to try to lay in it anyway. My butt's touching the ground. I'd rather be close to the ground. Ugh. All right. Well, it's comfy. Let's see if I can get my butt back out. Oh my God. Holy crap. This is not easy. How the hell am I going to get out of it? Ha ha ha. All right, get to the edge here. Oh my God. That's the other thing, they make it look easy, to get the heck out of these things. Obviously, I need to adjust that higher up in the air. Oh my God. All right, that was crazy. Let's get it up a little higher here. I wonder if that came undone. I'm going to tie a knot here. Alright, I think I'm going to put the the bug net, the way they said, and flip it over just so I can practice with this for right now. I don't want to ruin anything. So let's take that off, and I'm going to flip her over so I can just lay on the hammock itself. Alright, let's try this again. So, I have it about waist high. The straps, to me, I think they're on a 30-degree angle, where they're supposed to be. Put my butt in the center. Scoop it up behind my knees as far as I can. And I'm going to try to sit down once again. Alright, now I got it. Woohoo! Alright. I can see why people like them. They seem to be pretty comfortable. So I think I'm going to hang out here for a while just to test it out, and I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, I found the perfect spot. It needs to be solid above, right at my waist. It's very comfortable. I really, really enjoyed it. I've been laying in it for close to an hour, all different positions. I can lay on my side, which makes, because I'm a side sleeper, That makes all the difference in the world, that I can rest comfortably on my side. Sorry, the sun is really out. But I think I know why people enjoy them so much. No matter what you do, the wind's blowing, I got a little bit of a rock going on. Reminds me when my husband and I used to own a boat. I'd get on that boat and I'd fall asleep within minutes. So I'm going to play around with this, and I think I'm going to come out here and sleep tonight. I'm going to practice with the rain fly. There's a couple different positions you can use with it. And you do stake this one out if you need to. So we'll see how it goes. I think I really like this thing. It's a lot more comfortable than sleeping on the ground. And I will talk to you all later. I hope you enjoyed somebody putting up a hammock for the first time. I know it's a learning experience for me. Have a great day, everybody. I appreciate you being here. Time for a nap. Right, I wanted to take a moment and show you completely set up. That's got the shade cover, and you guy it out like that. I could see where people are saying it might be too small, especially when it rains. I would be concerned depending on what direction the rain was coming. I would have to really put this down, I think, to cover this end. But it is a weight thing. I do think I will eventually invest in, I'm not sure I like those straps. I'm going to have to try them out a few times to see. And I personally would like a larger tarp, because I could put my gear under it and things like that. So I'm going to look at getting something a little bit larger eventually. Obviously, you know, money's a factor, and the next big purchase I have to make is a backpack, or I'm not going anywhere. I can come up with, you know, an old sleeping bag or something that'll get me through, but without a backpack, I can't go very far. I'm going to look for some drive-up campsites, though, and see if I can't find something somewhere in one of our beautiful parks here in Michigan. But anyway, that's the REI Half Dome Hammock, completely set up. You saw somebody brand new doing it, so hey, get out there and have some fun, you guys. Life's too short to be sitting on the couch.